What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Movie Dive. December has just a million of releases that come out, so I finally, in the last few days, kind of while I'm putting my end of the year list together, have checked out a few films instead of doing one review each film because there is a lot going on. I'm going to briefly review them in this video. That's going to be Sonic 3, I Saw the TV Glow, and Sing Sing. Down below, I'll have timestamps if you want to jump to any one of those reviews. They're all going to be spoiler free. Let's get into it. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Movie Dive. Today we're diving into 3 different movies in one video. First movie we're going to review is Sonic 3. Before we do review these, please do not forget to subscribe to the Movie Dive. I'll be giving away a free $50 gift card to one out of every 100 subscribers. Comment down below for a higher chance of winning. Only one winner per month. And now let's get into Sonic 3. Sonic 3, I guess, is one of those movies that is demographic towards an age group from 8 to 13-year-old kids. I honestly, when the first Sonic came out, I thought that movie was going to be absolutely atrocious. I saw Jim Carrey in it, thought he was just doing it for a paycheck. And the whole funny thing happened of where they had the previous Sonic animation and everyone rioted when they saw the trailer, and they actually got them to change it to how Sonic looks now in the films, which is a lot more normal. I'm not sure why they didn't do that from the beginning. I definitely will say that Sonic 1 quite impressed me. It wasn't something that was spectacular, but I actually found it quite a bit fun, and it was a lot better than I expected, and Jim Carrey wasn't phoning it in. He was the star of that movie. Now, Sonic 2 came around. I expected once again for it to be a step down. I actually thought Sonic 2 was a step up from the first Sonic, and Jim Carrey really found even more of his groove in that film as Egghead. I do love that Ben Schwartz is the voice of Sonic, so I always love him, especially from Parks and Recreation. And now we got Sonic 3. Can they catch lightning in a bottle for the third time? Now, I'll come out and say for Sonic 3, I think this movie was good. I think it was also fun. I do think it was my least out of the 3, which is not, that bad. I don't say it was a bad movie at all. I've enjoyed all 3 of these movies, but I do think this one leans the most into the silliness aspect of the Sonic films. Now, Jim Carrey, I think, is the most Jim Carrey in this Sonic as he is in the other 2. Of course, there's 2 Jim Carrey characters in this one. You got Dr. Eggman and then his grandpa, I guess. I'm not sure how that age range works. They do make a joke about that in the movie. I was with my nephew watching this film, and he's in the age range I do expect to like this movie, so he enjoyed it quite a bit. I know they'll continue doing these movies. I think this one was a hit over the weekend when it came out, so I will probably continue to see them. Nothing that's going to be on top of my anticipated list. Hopefully Jim Carrey continues to return, or else I don't see the franchise really being something I want to revisit. In the end, Sonic 3 is fun. I give it a 63 out of 100. You guys let me know about it. Comment down below. And now let's move on to I Saw the TV Glow. All right, guys, now let's talk about A24's I Saw the TV Glow. This is one I finally got to check out today. I saw this one and Sing Sing back to back at home in my living room. So a lot has been said about this movie. I knew nothing about it. I've heard that it's pretty polarizing. Some people really love it. Some people really dislike it. Now, in my opinion, there was moments. I did see some brilliance in there. I do see exactly what they were going for. Not my vibe or my type of movie. It felt a little bit like the movies I would watch back in film school that students would make, except with a higher budget. They're leaning into a lot of meanings that to me is just such a melancholy place. I know those exist in real life and that art has to be made, but it just wasn't something I was in the mood, I guess, for being in for that long period of time. There was moments in the movie that the characters were so monotone. I didn't enjoy that aspect as much, except the lighting and how the look was really beautiful in the film. And there was a lot of messaging that I really enjoyed about the movie as well. And this movie is just an overall trip with the TV show and how people watch shows nowadays compared to that, or how we grew up in the 90s watching TV shows. That aspect I really liked because, of course, I grew up in the 90s watching TV. But Justice Smith, who plays Owen, he does a pretty good job in this. He has a lot on his shoulders to carry. Again, there's some moments I feel like it's just too monotone, but it isn't a higher budget film. And this is the type of film that I feel like if it resonates with you, you will absolutely love it. And I do respect them for making that. I go ahead and watch I Saw the TV Glow, a 64 out of 100. I do want to check it out one more time at some point to really think more deep about it. You guys let me know what you thought about it. And now let's move on to Sing Sing. All right, guys, now let's talk about Sing Sing. And I am excited to chat about this one. First of all, I don't understand why it is so damn hard to find this movie and watch it. This movie is something that should be pretty widely released because I don't feel like anyone who watches this film is going to have a bad thing to say about it. So not sure why it's so difficult to find this movie. I was lucky enough to have a friend who had a presser, so he invited me over and I was able to check it out. This movie is an emotional roller coaster. It is beautifully filmed because it is filmed in a style of a documentary. Of course, these people that are in prison, and there's an RTA program where they are doing theater to really bring out their inner emotions while they act in the film in front of other prison mates. Now, it's not the typical prison movie where you see people get shanked and stabbed, over dramatic. It is way more grounded than that, and that I truly loved. You stay with these characters that are in this theater play. Now, of course, the lead who carries this movie is Colman Domingo. I think this is the best performance I have seen all year. I'm really hoping that he gets an Oscar win for this film. He's going to be going up against a lot of other people for that, so it might be a bit tough. However, he just knocked it out of the park with this movie. This is the most emotional I've been from a film all year. Specifically, the ending just was really beautiful. It's not the type of movie that is making you super sad. They leaned more towards the beautiful of life, which I really appreciated. I also did not know that a lot of actors in this film are actual previous inmates or they're in jail right now. So some of the stories they tell in the movie, you can really feel the weight of what they're saying, and that definitely hit me to the core. Sing Sing is a movie I will want to watch again because it makes you find certain things in life, the empathy for others, as they're also real human beings. Sing Sing, I go ahead and give an 89 out of 100. Have you guys seen it? I know it's tough to find, but when it does get a release someday, I really hope you all check it out. Have you seen any of these movies? Please comment down below. Let me know. In the next coming days, we're going to have the worst of the year, the best of the year, and I'm going to rank every single thing I've seen all year in a video, just as I did last year. So please stay tuned for those videos. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you soon here on The Movie Dive.